Happy Friday! I know you are so excited to close out the week, but thanks for stopping into advisory this Friday morning to start your last day of the week with me. I have a challenge for every single one of you. Can you guess what it involves? That's right, your journal. Your journal entries can help earn you this amazing once-in-a-lifetime prize for me. Guess what it is? That's right. It's a journal and pens. Now, it's not this exact journal because this one is mine, and it's not these exact pens because these ones are mine. But journal kits are the hot new prize that you want. I know you do. Go ahead and say it. Say, I want one. I heard you. Here's what you got to do. Start journaling. This Friday, going into this weekend, I am so excited to challenge each and every one of you to get brave enough to try out this journaling thing just for the fun of it. Not everything you learn at school is for school, especially with me in advisory. If you remember that very first day I introduced myself, I did have to give you an assignment. Remember? But it was the easiest assignment you had ever been given in the whole entire world because you just had to use your imagination. Yeah, that's when we very first started vision boarding together, and I challenged you to just imagine an idea or an experience you would like to have. How fun is that? How fun is this next one? I'm going to challenge you to scribble. Yeah, scribble. Think when you were a kid. Before you learned to draw or color in the lines, we all loved to take time and scribble. Scribbling is a huge energy release, and especially on the weekends when you aren't plugging into school, sometimes we find that ourselves can get really overwhelmed with all the thoughts, feelings, emotions, and experiences that are happening around us. Mental health is one of the best gifts you can give yourself, especially figuring out what works for you to help yourself feel better when those big, ugly emotions like anger and frustration get really, really loud in our own heads. I want to show you a technique that really helped me when I was having a hard time. I remember being in middle school and not knowing how to ask for help when I needed it. I know we all say, ask your teacher for help. But in reality, that's a really tough thing for kids to have to get brave to do. When you are faced with frustrations or things that make you angry or feel not so great, scribbling is a great energy exchange. Watch this. I chose the color red because that stands out to me when I'm not feeling so good. Anger. Watch this. Oops, my chalkboard door opened. I bet you all wonder what's behind the door, don't you? That's okay. You might find out one day. But look at this. Now, you can see I'm really pressing hard. And just getting that out is a way that you can help channel energy out of your brain into reality so you can take a big, deep breath. Now, once you start scribbling, what's really, really cool is that when you start to layer different colors, the colors start to change and so does your energy. Look I'm already smiling, and I was just talking about a time that I got frustrated. We adults get frustrated all the time too, but we've learned to regulate our emotions. You kids in middle school are still learning that process. It's really, really difficult to be isolated by yourselves at your computers because social interaction, that's talking to each other, is the way that middle school brains best communicate, best learn, best flourish, and best express themselves. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't find new ways to do all those things, and it's what you're being challenged to do right now. Remember, you're a genius just like I'm a genius, and you're a champion just like I'm a champion, and champion geniuses always have to figure out new solutions to big problems. Here's another way you can scribble. Adding in different colors, I'm now taking a green, just adds in a whole different feel to what you've got going on. Ooh, look at that blue. That makes me so happy, and I know that that's a color that I want to see with every single scribble that I do across my paper. I know you all want to try this. It's your challenge, and it's how you get to win one of your journal packs. I'm going to show you one more color, and then I'm going to give you some more directions. Now, I just went through my old crayon box. These are just colors that I had laying around. They're not from a brand new pack or anything. And that's what's really fun about scribble coloring, is because it doesn't matter what you can find. You can do it with colored pencils. You can do it with crayons. You can do it with highlighters. Or you could even use a regular old pencil. I actually even like that as a border because it makes it look the graphite shiny black come through. And that's something that seems pretty powerful to me. Look at that. Now as I'm channeling emotions, you can see that my energy was really, really fast and I'm already starting to calm down. Another big deep breath can often happen, and those signify that the energy that's stuck up in our brains that makes us feel not so good is slowly being poured out into another activity. It's just about energy exchange. It's the same thing when you're learning. You get so much information in that big, beautiful brain of yours. Writing it down helps your brain make room for the new information you hear, so you're always in a constant state of learning. How cool is that? I love learning about how I learn. I hope that I learn something new every single day. It's really my life's mission to encourage you all to be lifelong learners about something that you find interesting. And I promise the journaling and the writing is going to really help you pay attention in school, for you, and for the contest that's coming up next. Make sure you've got your journals ready, whether that's a piece of paper, a notebook, a folder, or something like this, because the next video, you'll only hear it once, and I talk really, really fast. You've got to pay attention to what you've got to do. Have a very happy Friday. Thanks for checking in for me and taking on the Scribble Challenge. I can't wait to see what you all come up with, and I promise that I will keep working on this over the weekend and let you see what I do on Monday. Happy Friday! Have the best day ever, and I'll see you all soon.